So there's a lot of shocking videos on the internet. A lot of them were very popular, but there's just one particular shocking video that got as far as it being missing and even going as far as a creepypasta. What's up everybody? Well, I'm Amaryx and today we're talking about the 3 orangutans in one blender video. Now this was a trend uploaded back in 2008 where a YouTuber named Persephone Rose uploaded a video called the 3 orangutans in one blender reaction video where they were just reacting to this somewhat specific video, and it was claimed to be worse than 2 Girls in 1 Cup in BME Pain Olympics. Considering how big these videos were at the time, that's a pretty big bold claim to make. What's very weird about this video, as you can see in the footage, is they're reacting to the video, but every time someone would look it up on Google or try to just look around for other type of content for it, it could not be found anywhere, and it made it really weird. Now, there is sound playing in the video, but when you hear the sounds, you just hear like a jingle noise, you hear monkey or orangutan noises, and you hear a blender going on in the background, and the monkeys or orangutans, I'm sorry, screaming. And yeah, it convinces you in a way, you're like, what the hell are they watching? You know, it's like they're actually watching something. So nothing much happens after that. A couple months go by, but all of a sudden another user named Domenico, I think, uploaded a version of his reaction video to the whole video. And it gets other people wondering and scratching their heads. They're like, where the hell is this video that people keep watching? There were even rumors about this whole thing being like actually being real. It was uploaded at one point, but then later removed just for no reason out of nowhere. And to make things even more interesting was there was actually comments about the whole incident in one of the reaction videos describing what the actual video is about and everything, and it leaves even more people more intrigued and interested into finding this mysterious video. So behind this comment, the video states, it says that 3 orangutans, 1 blender is set in a jungle at a camp where trucks, cabins, a giant building, and a lot of men are working at it. Where a large group of the men of apparent Indian/South American descent wearing yellow and green camouflage with a strange symbol indicating they are part of some terrorist group or of some unknown cult. They walked into a building and take out a number of abused caged orangutans from a giant shelf. The men also had tattoos where they were shirtless as well. It has caused people who have watched the video to have seizures, permanent nightmares, or commit suicide. Once they take the animals out of the building, they pursue to hurt them with knives and machetes and cover them in substances such as bleach and possibly lemon juice to aggravate their pain as they screech from it. After this, the titular blender-like machine appears, described as something very similar to a giant version, and had a balcony with a metal bridge connecting to the other side of it, with human remains being inside of it. Holy crap. And 6 orangutans are thrown into the shredder with further bleach and lemon juice poured onto them as their agony progresses as they die, cutting them off their own limbs into the shredder and throwing their weapons and even human remains and clothes into it as well before they turn it back on. Some orangutans survive while some are still alive while screeching in agony, as well as being a bloodbath with other things as well. Eventually a ski mask, a fat man appears and walks into the giant shredder with a chainsaw to kill whatever orangutans are still surviving. The final section of the video consists of men taking the last 3 remaining orangutans and feed them to 3 tigers, which eat their wieners until they throw them into the pen, and then they take the 1 man and feed him to the tiger along with them in the same pen. And they film his demise with as much orangutans after performing the same actions on these 3 orangutans as they did with the previous one. The men have no limbs at all, and they take their remains and throw them into the shredder where the video ends. Now, reading behind all this, you'd figure like, oh my god, that's in really good detail and very well written to the point where this has to be real and I gotta find it somewhere. And yeah, there's even more details that were also surfaced on the internet about this particular mysterious shock video that people have still yet to find. Now, apparently on the internet, it was stated that this was a segment of a 3-hour version of this particular film where they had up to 19 to 97 orangutans basically getting thrown into a shredder, which is kind of silly to think about in a way because just think about it, that's a lot of orangutans, and how do you find all those? The video quality was also apparently recorded from the 80s and 90s with an old VHS type setup where it was basically just in someone's files or VHS camcorder for years, and then all of a sudden it was uploaded in like 2006. And all of a sudden, coincidentally, it was removed in like 2009. Kind of a coincidence considering that was like about a year, almost a year in until those reaction videos were uploaded. And there was even another rumor stating that this video was not even that disturbing or shocking at all. And the last rumor as well was there was just audio of the video, but no actual video in present itself. It's just like an audio being looped or played. Now, I know a lot of you have probably been looking for this video for such a long time, and I got some news for you. Unfortunately, the whole thing ended up being such a giant hoax, which was like basically an internet circle jerk where the both users that uploaded their reaction videos, they were friends apparently, had different channels, and they also just had the audio looped in the background. So the last rumor was in fact true, and it's kind of sad because someone did actually upload the audio jingle version of the 3 orangutans in one blender like very shortly, like a couple years, like pretty late, like 2017, 2018, actually about almost 10 years. And yeah, I guess we got all fooled back then, forever who was watching YouTube and shocking videos back then. So essentially, kids just made these videos back in the day to try to get some views off the giant trending of shocking content and reacting to it on YouTube. Now, when you take something like a rumor on the internet, or basically just any fucking thing that you can just think of on the internet, there's always going to be people, as long as it's surfacing around for years and it's somewhat popular, there's always going to be those weirdos always making weird fanfiction creepypastas. And I did find a few, but I'm not going to read them in this video because there's like a lot of them are super freaking long, and I have no, like, I can't read all of that in one video. The description for just how the video was or whatever was long enough for me, but shit. Yeah, I just can't imagine like reading like 30 minutes worth of fan fiction for one video on here. So if any of y'all are interested in reading some creepypasta fanfiction cult thing about orangutans being a menace to society, basically like Rise of the Planet of the Apes type stuff, go ahead and link the creepypastas down in the description of the video just for you guys to check out and read. Now, that will conclude the 3 orangutans in one blender video. Did you find this video interesting? And if you did, make sure to subscribe or leave a like because yeah, I got more of these coming out pretty soon. I make a lot of random stuff, shocking content, morbid curiosity, or just internet commentary. Wherever the hell I feel like doing, yeah, I'll be here to make it. Also, I've noticed that 90% of y'all are not subscribed to the channel. And why the hell are you guys not subscribed to the channel? If you want to hear more orangutans being cults of society, or one man, one jar, where people sitting on a glass of jar, you know, busting their anus, go ahead and subscribe. No, guys, but seriously, thank you guys for watching today's video. Also, make sure to keep your belts tightened up, and I'll probably see you guys in the next one, so I'll see you later.